Thank you. In 2005, September 2005, my husband and I decided to sail from Australia to New Zealand on our own in our newly bought sailboat across the big, unpredictable Tasman Sea. We had minimal experience of sailing and zero experience of blue water sailing, meaning being in the middle of the ocean with nothing around you. And I insisted that we're not going to be doing it by ourselves, but that we should hire somebody to come with us. And the choice fell on one of our instructors. He was this huge, tall man, big beard, mid-60s, and all of that with lots of sailing experience, but that doesn't really matter all that much. What really made us choose him was that he was our instructor on a course called Survival at Sea. And as Murphy's Law usually goes, we were 5 days sailing and there's nothing happening on the ocean, absolutely nothing. Perfectly calm. Most of the time we have to motor. And we are doing these 3-hour shifts. You have to have somebody on watch at all times. And it's my turn. I'm taking the midnight shift. And I'm sitting in the cockpit. And it's a beautiful night. Clear, starry night. I mean, you cannot imagine how many stars. And as the boat is going through the sea, you see the fluorescence, right? So it's shining above, shining below, and then I see a red dot somewhere close to the horizon. I can't tell exactly where it is. Now, at night, every ship has to have lights on, and the red light is the one on the left-hand side of the ship, right? So as I'm looking at that, that would signal to me that the ship is going in the opposite direction from us on a parallel line. Great. 5 minutes later, the light is becoming bigger. This doesn't make sense. Ships don't sail sideways. And then I remembered what Jerry said. If you see anything, and I mean anything strange that you don't know how to deal with, come down and wake me up. So I crawl down below the deck. Jerry's sleeping, snoring, and I'm, Jerry, I can see something that I don't know what to do with. So he crawls up and says, what is it? And I'm like, look at that big red light. It's getting bigger and bigger, and it just doesn't make sense. And he says to me, well, look around and see what is missing. And I look around, and I'm thinking, what's missing? A whole ship attached to that red light is missing. My favorite cafe is missing. What the hell is missing? And he says, well, look up. I'm like, well, there are the stars. The sun cannot be because it's midnight. But where's the moon? And then I say, Jerry, I know what it is. I can see the red moon rising, and we are not going to be run over by a ship. Thank you.
Excellent.